So last question for the day. Okay. So, okay, I already gave this one away. This was borderline personality disorder. Most of you all chose bipolar disorder. This is actually, guys, read this. This is like a classic presentation of borderline personality. Patient has depression, suicidal ideation. Okay, that's fine. Now look, she has a history of chaotic relationships, which last for very less time. Each relationship has left her feeling abandoned, empty. And whenever she feels this way, she's impulsive. She's doing shopping and making big purchases. She gets bored easily. And you can see that she's attempted like suicide or something because there's multiple linear lacerations with various phases of healing on her forearm. Now while consultation, she says that physicians are the best people on the planet. But the nurse comes and she says that all nurses are incompetent. This is a very, very classic presentation of borderline personality disorder. Now, before I get to what BPD is, can somebody tell me what this defense mechanism is? Saying that all physicians are the best people on the planet, but all nurses are incompetent and cruel. What is this defense mechanism? Can somebody tell me? Jared says splitting. Yes, excellent. So this is called splitting. Okay. So this is a defense mechanism where somebody says that they feel that a particular category of people are right and particular wrong, and they don't have insight. They don't believe that what they are thinking doesn't make sense. Some nurses can be good, some nurses can be bad, but no, they just split things into black and white. This is good, this is bad. This person is good, this is bad. Which is why they also have very chaotic relationships. So someone with borderline personality disorder is just usually someone who suffered some kind of abuse, trauma, never find make a good identity of themselves, always felt empty inside, were not able to maintain good relationships, have this fear of abandonment. So if a relationship is towards breakup, they will threaten to kill them. Most of the times they won't surely suicide, but there'll just be threats of suicide and everything. They will be impulsive, they will give in to their urges and etc. etc. Okay, so this is something very typical. Impulsiveness, emptiness, chaotic relationship pattern, splitting, and fear of abandonment is very classic of borderline personalities. Okay, so this is what this patient has. Let's just have a look at other things. For major depressive disorder, you would have to have severe caps. She doesn't really have. She has depression and suicidal ideation, but if you look at the overall picture, she doesn't really have any big ECAP symptoms, and she has been having this pattern for more than 5 years, and it's quite classic of borderline personality. Bipolar disorder, well, I can see how it's confusing, but for bipolar disorder, you need to have like at least 7 days of proper mania, where this patient is having shopping and having impulsive purchases, etc. But this is not like happening in a very short time span where the patient is not sleeping, not eating, is feeling very grandiose and is just going on impulsive things and is feeling very good. She's doing that shopping and giving into impulses because she is feeling empty because of the relationship that she has. Okay. So try to read the questions, just try to gauge the person overall. A mania episode would be quite clear. It's something that's happening suddenly in a patient where the patient just feels he's not talking to God. Now the patient just had a bad breakup and she's feeling emptiness, and that's why she's doing all of this. Okay, quite classic of borderline personality. Histrionic personality disorder is, I'm going to give you all random actress examples from movies. Obviously not completely, but just to get a fair idea of it. Somebody like Regina George in Mean Girls, if you all have seen Mean Girls. Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct. Okay. So these are some examples of narcissistic personality disorder. If you all have seen these movies, Regina George in Girls and Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct. So these people with histrionic personality disorder are all about show. They're all about flamboyance. They're very sexual. They use their looks, they use their attractiveness. They always want to be the center. This is histrionic personality disorder. They usually go into the entertainment industry. And factitious disorder, well, it's on that spectrum of somatization. So we basically have 3 things. We have somatization, factitious disorder, and malintent. Somatization is when all of these things have certain symptoms that you have because something is wrong with your mental health. Okay. Now in somatization disorder, the motivation for having these symptoms is also not known to the patient. It's unconscious. and when the gain that the person is also going to get is also unconscious. Okay, the patient doesn't know. He actually feels that he has those symptoms, like probably like something like convergent disorder, where a patient will come in and he has paralysis, and this paralysis is just making no sense because it's not following any neurological rules. And then you realize that it's because of some psychiatric condition which is manifested as paralysis. This patient is not doing it on purpose. It just everything is happening unconscious. The patient doesn't know that what is causing these symptoms. Okay, so that is somatization. And Aditya says that malingering is a conscious display of symptoms for certainty. Yes, the malingering is a constant display of symptoms, which is the other spectrum. The patient knows that he's faking his symptoms in malingering, and he knows why he's doing it, probably to get out of school or to get certain benefits. And factitious disorder is somewhere in the middle, where he knows he's faking his symptoms, but it's not for like an external gain. Just wants to be taken care of, just wants to assume a sick role or something. So doesn't really know why he's doing it, and it's usually for like an intrinsic gain. Just feels good about assuming that sick. So this is the differentiation in three. So let's go through borderline personality disorder. Borderline personality disorders are characterized by ongoing unstable relationships, substance abuse, constant and dramatic shifts in self-mutilation, short relationships are relatively common and use splitting as a defense mechanism. Histrionic disorder is under the same cluster. They're overly emotional, attention-seeking, making unwanted sexual advantages in inappropriate situations. Okay, so like challenge story basic instinct. And like we said, factitious disorder we just discussed. So borderline personality disorder is a persistent pattern, stable mood, chaotic relationships, emptiness, despair. With the defense mechanism splitting. Okay.
Thanks for watching. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more.